search OTW on the way. You know what I'm saying? Only the way. Only the way. Not only the family, only the way.
You gotta get creative, especially because you had your own clothing brand too.
I need to bring my clothing brand back. Make some
Yeah,
money with that shit. Fuck.
I
That's what
mean,
Becky said too. Cause I gotta. You know what?
talk about it.
I ain't gonna care, bro. I got a silk screen at my house, so it's like just for me. Like that's the YouTube though. Are we gonna do this on? Are we, we live?
Yeah, we're live.
All right. Yeah, bro. I gotta. My thing is, bro, that silk screen shit. I feel like that's ain't the easiest thing to do. I mean, it takes time. You know what I'm saying? You got to just put it all out there. I'm good at it to an extent, but like for the whole like when you want to do multiple colors, like that's where it starts to get tricky for me. I've never gotten past just like one color. I can give us a BSP logo with just red on it, but I don't know how to give us a BSP logo with red and white on it. You know what I'm saying? So that type of shit is something that I
My
got
hair
to work
looking
on.
crazy right now, bro. No, we solid. Because, bro, it was so raining this morning. I was dried haired, had everything right, line up straight, walked outside. Gee, my hairline is all fucking. I was like, my hair's all wet again. I hopped out the shower right now. I'm just walking outside.
You don't. So what you got in your hair right now? It look kind of shiny.
I know I got nothing. I just put some lotion in. That is something I did want to get into
Whoa, 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 whoa,
on the
whoa.
outside of the podcast. I do need to ask you some hair products.
How are
to
you
be
gonna
honest.
put? Who puts lotion? What you put like? Who put lotion in their
You're not
hair?
supposed to?
I'm pretty sure you put lotion on your hands. I don't know about your hair.
Okay, what's on your arms, bro? Do you have hair on your hands and on your arms?
But you look at they don't. This is true. Now he ain't lying with that. I do got hair on my arm, but I mean, and in your legs too. But like, bro, don't know. I don't put nobody put
But
lotion.
because my hair, especially, bro, I can say the water where I'm at right now is terrible. Like that's like, it's so mineral and thick and like there's so much shit in their water, bro. I'm coming out dry as hell. My skin's getting flaky. I'm
Oh,
like,
bro, hotel. Are you talking about the hotel water?
no, I mean, like, I actually liked the hotel water here because it's different. It's NorCal water, whereas the SoCal water is too much, bro.
SoCal. Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah, SoCal. Y'all water out there is dry.
That shit.
Dry.
That shit.
Yeah.
It might even just be my place. What if I go to another place? That shit. No, you think it's
When I go to those
water?
hotels out there, bro, dry,
Nah, it's
dry,
bad.
dry.
I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? Nah, but to touch on your point about that silk screen thing, I mean, if I could just say anything, I mean, if you want to get better at the coloring portion of it, I think you just have to go and deep dive into the YouTube a little more, right?
I gotta get more equipment because I only have anything.
Oh,
I
okay.
only have it for one color.
Have you ever
I
thought
mean, you
about-
could do multiple colors, just like take off that frame and put on a new one, but it's just still it's just a lot. Yeah, YouTube that and YouTube. Yeah, it's just YouTube.
Well, have you ever thought about taking classes for it? Like wanting to do that? Because I know they offer that, right? Like offer teaching things and all that.
I never really thought about actually making my clothing brand into an actual career. At that moment when I was doing it, I was just trying to just make clothes. So I was tired of buying $60 shirts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So to the point is like just like looking into it like that. No, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I took it serious to the point of just getting it to the ground level it's at. Then after I got it to those levels, then money really started to like, you got to really invest into this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Really like put your margins right so that way you can be able to take it and put it into the product so that way you can keep doubling it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like at the time when I was doing it, I still got to pay bills with the money I'm trying to spend money with to just have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm using my money to go make clothes, but at the end of the day, I still got to pay some bills. So it's like if I made an extra $100 on this drop that I did, I would also still use that extra 100, probably go pay some bills. But at the end of the day, things start to deplete when it comes down to the business, and that's where I fucked up with the business present gift. And so going back into it once I bring it back up, got to realize at the end of the day, it's gonna be hard to just keep all the money in, even though you done invested your own personal money into it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what needs to happen if you want to see the business grow.
What I've learned in this, and even with us in our business, once it's spent on anything regarding the business, personally, you shouldn't even see it like that. Like because you're never gonna see the money again, right? It's like that's really how you got to look at it. Anything that an investment into your business or product, you won't see that money again because it's got to be reoccurring. You can't assume that you got to take that profit and take it just because I went and spent my own personal money to make that happen. Nah, like that's where you fuck up, I guess. I mean, and obviously you said it is because you got to put it back in, bro. It's always got to go back in. You got to go get that rent money somewhere else now. You know what I mean? Because this is what's going to build this. This
Right.
going back in and going back in and going back in is what's going to build this. So eventually we're in the black and where we can enjoy it. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be years. Even Russell talked about it when we sat down with him last year. It's like he said, like I'm still not in the black. The fuck, I'm still throwing in. I'm still putting in what I'm putting up. You feel me? So it's like as a business owner, you got to take that personal mindset out the way of like, I got to use this money because I use my own money to do it. Nah, bro, we got to go get it somewhere else now because this is what is gonna pay for this business right here that I'm trying to build. You know what I mean?
That's correct. So like I said, even right now we got the podcast going on, real life going on. So like for me to even dip into that right now, I gotta really be ready full force. If I go start up another present gift again, I gotta make sure if I go do present gift, it has to be to those legitimate ways. And right now, like I still gotta get the structure of this podcast with us. You know what I'm saying? We still gotta get the structure of that solidified. So it's like, bro, it's like time. Yeah, you can dip in and put it all everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Work on present gift, work on this, work on blowing smoke, work on this. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like it's on overwhelming individuals. Some people like to get that overwhelmingness. Some people like to just like disperse all this energy and just hope that it's all going to work out in all these avenues. But like for me personally, I've always thought that like if you can dedicate your time and efforts into one thing consistently, make that rock. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have your ups and downs. You don't have your flaws in everything you do. So it's like rather than me over here having flaws in every little avenue, let me work on the flaws that I have in this one, perfect this one, learn from this one, and then that way I can apply the business mindset from this one into other avenues that I want to do. It might not even be present gift. It might be a whole different business plan, but at least Blowing Smoke made a blueprint that I could use at any other platform because we made a structure with it. Yeah.
No, I feel it. And then because it's what I've been learning, shout out Earn Your Leisure, because have been heavy on that often. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as just investing and learning like what it takes to have financial literacy. You know what I mean? And knowing the margins and what you're investing in and everything like that. But then why I say shout them out is because you're saying the stress of putting up your own money. That's just what we know, because I feel like if you ain't got it, or if you ain't got it, you ain't got it, so you can't spend it. That's what we grew up knowing, right? Or you say it best. What do you say? What's that quote you say? Like, if I ain't got it, I ain't got it.
Yeah, literally. If I ain't got it, I ain't got it.
So, but you're not gonna go
literally
get it. But whereas another person is thinking also the whole other avenue of use someone else's money. Use the bank's money.
OPM?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I have this great idea, but I don't have the funding to do it. And then I feel like some of the biggest companies out right now have been made off other people's money. You get what I mean? And then the creator of it gets his on the back end type shit. Doesn't have to have it up front all the time, but you can have enough to start with something, you know?
Right. Now that's true. I mean, for me personally, at the end of the day, like, yeah, credit is something that everybody has to be able to like justify. Like my credit ain't even the best credit right now. I would love to have my credit somewhere in like the 750, 800 range. You know what I'm saying? Like this way I can be able to, I see everybody says like, would you rather have $2 million or would you have an 850 credit score? You know what I'm saying? Like 850 credit score all the time, right?
I mean, yeah, we've had this conversation multiple times years ago. And then like even to now, like hearing you say that, I have a great credit, G, but I don't know what the fuck to do with it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, okay, I got great credit, bro. Yeah, I want 2.5, bro. With my great credit. That's how I'm saying it. Because, like, what is that 850 credit or
if you have
my credit
perfect
score right
credit,
now?
that's what you do. You go. I mean, this is what I would do if I had perfect credit right now. It's not even about trying to go get a home for a loan. It's about like using credit card expenses and using that to try and perfect some type of lively style that you're doing, whether it's your business or you have just anything going on, just trying to perfect your lively style, bro. Like if I had credit cards right now, bro, with like what you're saying, like with Blowing Smoke podcast, bro, like you said, we would be out and about. Let's just say we want to go to Detroit. I could be able to say, you know what? Let me use this expense for my personal credit card. You know what I'm saying? And be able to take care of so I can be able to go over here and go travel so that we can be able to expand Blowing Smoke podcast to those ways. But it's like,
have you looked into
go ahead.
Improving your credit though? Because I know there's that. I know
I've
a
looked
couple
into
homies
it, but
that do that.
I've never actually made any steps into it. Reason being, like,
you know, like there's an upfront payment.
Yeah, facts.
I mean,
like me, what am I? I'm like $4,000 in debt. You know what I'm saying? Like no more. I go on a 5 high end. You know what I'm saying? I'm only like less than $5,000 in debt. Have I made steps?
That's good, right?
No debt is. I mean, debt is good, but like at the end of the day, like,
is it debt or debt?
Debt. DBT.
Debt. It's debt, right?
You don't say the B and T. You don't say the B in debt.
It's debt.
It's just debt.
It's debt.
I mean, so about $5,000 in debt.
That's good though, because I mean that means you don't have a car payment.
No, you can
that's the
still have a
first.
car payment with $5,000 in debt.
No,
Debt.
because I mean, if any car loan you're getting off the lot, you're having about a $20,000 car loan on the minimum. I would
I
assume.
could have paid my payments down. I got $5,000 left. It
Left.
could be
Okay,
anything.
you're
It could be
right.
anything.
You're right. But if
But me,
that's good.
I got
That's good.
hell no. This shit has been sitting in my shit for like what is it like fucking years? Like damn near like bruh, I ain't gotten past the barrier of $5,000. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, I've been at $5,000 on credit for like years, bruh. But when you say it's not bad, like I know people that really got like X amount.
My car is
in
my
fucking
biggest what I'm in debt in.
See, but it's
couple
a
other
vehicle.
things
It's a thing to take you to go get some more money. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing you can be in debt about. I'm in debt on just credit cards, like the card. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the only one, but I'm in debt just on credit cards. You know
Now,
what I'm saying?
I think we talked about this on the show. Go if y'all are tuning in and are new to us, go peep our last shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to see the growth in our conversations because we've had these conversations, but our mindset's changed now. Because like even with that, do you know now how to maneuver? Like once it's time, because we got to take the steps. We can't just keep talking about it, right? About getting your credit right.
Yeah.
So once the credit's right, like how we're not gonna fuck this up again. You know
Bruh,
what I mean?
just me personally, I'm so scared of fucking it up so much. Like I just got to the point where it's like when it does happen, just play it smart. Like I'm not even gonna play it like just pay the bills on time, get it to this 60/40. Just play it smart. I don't even know what the fuck. That's my thing is, bruh. When I get to the
I
point
think
where
I
my
wanna be
shit's at
educated more
zero,
on it.
I don't even know if I even want to get into credit. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't like when I say I ain't got it, I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
But
to
we
the
gotta
point.
stop looking like that.
No,
Though.
yeah, but I'm gonna do it.
No, I know. But like,
I'm just saying I don't want to go to the measures
that thought
of
of the fearful mindset because you did fuck up, and it's like there's good ways to use this shit. It's just a source, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we can take advantage of this, but we're not doing this because we don't got it. Nah, there's other ways to have it.
What sucks about like when people go into debt, everything starts to get like shadowed. Like every move that people do is they're like, well, I can't do this because of this, that, and the third. Well, I got to make this payment, or I'm so behind on this. Like, oh, I can't even buy this for myself because of this and the third. But like, bro, at the end of the day, if you were to look at the top tier in America, fuck the damn world, America, where you guys are all living, like everybody's in fucking debt. So, but then you look at everybody's like almost going through like suicidal thoughts, going through like, you know what I'm saying, real life situations, saying like, man, I'm just tired of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're not the only one going through this shit. Like I'm openly saying like right now, $5,000 in debt. Yeah, this shit pisses me off. I would love to have 850, 800 credit, bro. But nigga, I ain't got that. And am I making steps towards it? No. But like once I start making those steps, then yeah, I'll be able to get better credit. But at the end of the day, people in my mind start to like. There's been times I'm like, bro, I really can't do shit right now. Like, I really like, you know what I'm saying. If I ain't, like I said, if I ain't got the cash to be able to take care of it, I really can't make that many moves. So there's times I'm like, man, like, all right, well, what am I gonna do? Got to make shit shake. Go get some more cash because I can't really just go out and get more credit when you still in debt $5,000. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like people go through their ups and downs, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, you just got to be able to understand, like, you don't know one going through it, but if you do want to make things different, do something about it. But like me, JG speaking on it, do not take my advice. If you got $5,000 in debt, go make your little 200 payments and get that shit solidified.
I was just saying, anybody that's watching this that can help fix JG's credit, let's lock that in right now.
It's easy. You just gotta like for me personally, it's just call the people, tell them how much you want to start paying and paying it.
I think there's routes where we can make it faster too. Like I don't know how the cheat code is, but there is. Fix your credit with so and so. There's marketing gurus out here that be doing that shit all the time because it's a
Capital One just says, John, hey, when are you gonna? You know what I'm saying? They be calling me.
It's a what is it? Network marketing. That's what it is. Network marketing. That way. I think that's what it's called, bro.
I don't know. No, if I had it, I'd have been at 850 by now.
No, yeah, but there's people that be doing it, bro. Like I could. It's like you join a team. It's one of those ones you join the team, you build it, you build your own team, and you go from there. Like that's part of that credits. Build your credit score. Like there's people out here, bro. Like we gonna get this shit right. I ain't gonna lie.
Might need to look into that.
Like
that's
bro,
what it's
definitely
called.
ways. There's definitely ways to make your credit go way up, bro. I mean, because when I think about when it's time to buy the house, my thing now is like, okay, when it comes to a yearly rate and what I spend on a monthly.
A yearly rate on what you spend on a monthly. What does that mean?
My monthly expenses and what I make in a year. when I really think about the full aspect of it, right?
Got you.
And then when I have that, so that now we're talking about income. And now I have my credit of what I'm building on this side. Because like that's one thing about me, and I've still been doing it, bro. I'll swipe my credit card every time now when it comes to gas stations and all that. I'm not spending none of my money up out front, but I will pay the whole thing on my payment due date. I pay everything that I owe because I don't want to pay the minimum of so and so build your credit even more because you're still building your credit in my eyes. If there's people out here that are doing something else and like, hey Jay, try this, I'm always down to hear more for that because like I said, I'm always down to build my money. I like that shit. So it's like I'm thinking of the equity aspect of it, right? Because my net worth can be something because I own this, I have this, I have this, I have this. I could be worth all this, but do I really got it though? You know what I mean? Because of what I'm making on my yearly and my monthly expenses, my quote unquote bank account doesn't show. But I have all this, and it's my credit. I have my assets that are causing me to okay, damn, I might be able to be worth something. You know what I mean? But in reality, I'm not worth anything.
I mean, at that point, yeah. I mean, like the way I'm looking, I can break it down. Like you have your own personal expenses, but then you have your credit card. With the credit cards, you go and buy vending machines. You put the vending machines in certain areas, and the vending machines make money. So you're saying to you is that being so you're asking the money that the vending machines is making, you're making from the vending machines. You're wondering
when do we ever touch it?
The money?
Yeah.
I mean, it's if that's that's your business, right?
Well, it's just in general, like. My monthly expenses added. We're living in a fucking like cycle of like some.
It's two different
like
touching. Yeah, I think
shit,
what you're saying. You got what you do with your 9 to 5. Then you do with your investments from your 9 to 5.
No, but in general, no. I'm not even talking about. Say all I have is a 9 to 5. My monthly expenses of what I spend on food, gas, everything like that comes in, and my yearly, and I do the math of out of 12 months, out of all that. On a real rate of what you think is like, hey, I'm making a good hourly rate in California today, bro, you're barely living at this point. You know what I mean?
Because of the monthly expenses adding up to your yearly salary.
Yes.
I understand it. It
You
doesn't really balance out. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't balance out. And how we're talking is like, we want to continue to pay off debts when we can barely pay our monthly expenses.
Correct.
So it's like in this world, what do we like? I know
one thing
what I'm trying to say right now. I don't know if it's coming out proper, but it's like, what are we really doing? You know what I mean? Are we living?
Yeah, you're living to work. That's what life is about. You live to work. You know what I'm saying? You live to pay bills. You live to make sure that you're have a roof over your head to whatever measures. You know what I'm saying? We've heard it all ourselves. You got food on your table, right? You got a roof over your head. You got clothes on your back. That's what we live for. Those type of scenarios to be able to preach about and say. It doesn't matter like what type of house, what type of food, and what type of clothes you got. But we got to be able to afford for those type of things. We do got to work, you know what I'm saying? But to the measures of what like life has made it seem, it's like everybody wants to live like a lavish ass lifestyle. Like can't nobody just live in like a 1-story home, 3-bedroom bath out here tucked off and just, you know what I'm saying, paying rent for whatever it is. Everybody has to be able to want more, do more. I want the best house. I need my house looking better than the neighbors. If y'all good, find your comfort zone. Make your more money, find your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is $2,000 a month in rent because this is your area you've been in. That's fine. Make that shit work for the rest of your life. Still make more money though. It's like you ain't got to just because you made more money go get a better house because like some people do get tired of it. Some people tired of living in certain situations. So then they do have to go, you know what I'm saying? But like the way I look at it, bro, it's like just live within your means. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with that'll help out certain situations like a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot more better. It's like, you know, everybody's around you always wanting to show off, oh man, look what I got, or look at this and this, that, and the third. Like, okay, you know, it might be cool. Give them their kudos, but it might not be what you actually want. And that's what sometimes like in life, like life is what is life? Like life is what you make out of it. Like if you don't want fucking $1 million and you cool with just making 100,000 throughout the year because that's a good margin for you and you could go on vacations and this, that, and the third. You can't be mad at the person like that. They're mentally fucking wealthy in their mind from that 100,000 that they're doing in their comfort zone. They had a family. They got everything themselves by themselves. But you can't be mad about that because like at the end of the day, that's a comfort zone. Like how much more stress it might be if he was to go get or she was to go get that $1 million. Like okay, with that, like it comes like okay, well, what are you gonna do now? Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I think it's just there's nothing wrong with comfortability. I've just seen that the cons in it can be detrimental. Is that how you say that word?
I mean, there's cons in anything though.
Yeah,
you know?
but like I know, but the cons of being comfortable are Are you by your 99 years, if you make it to 99 and you've been comfortable since you've been 40, are you like, what are we even doing? We're not growing. We're not learning something new. We're not, you know. And then now I'm thinking
I
full
mean,
life,
maybe
not
that
just
is,
financial.
maybe that. I
Because
mean,
now you're staying. If you're staying consistent at that rate for without however long, as a person, as a human being, I can guarantee say this. There's an inkling in your heart, and then even if there is no social media or anything, that you know you got to do something more today.
right.
Eventually, you know what I mean. So like, there is nothing wrong with it. However,
The way I look at it is like, right, we're young, bro. So it's like that driving us saying that, like, yeah, you change shouldn't be obsolete in your mind. Like, you should be able to be willing to change. You should be willing to always wanting to do more. When you get like 60 something years old, like, and you figured out some shit that actually works, and like I said, you make X, Y, and Z throughout the year, and you have your bills taken care of. You can't just be out here all day, every day, all the time. Like sometimes, like there are people that's 60 years old out there working out, so that way they can. But not everybody's able to just like go about
okay, now on my thing
doing
on
more.
that person you're describing, I feel like
I'm talking about
has
like the old people, like
yeah,
old.
I feel like those people have money in their bank account. They know it. They're not buying any materialistic ass items. They're comfortable in their means. They are sitting on wealth.
110%.
You
That's
get
what I'm.
on.
Yeah,
But now let's talk about this. What is it doing in there? Like what is all that money doing? It is at anything. That person is still going to their work every day, coming home doing that. They're not seeking the benefits of what else is out there besides of what they know. You get what I mean?
bruh.
Because they can go.
Ain't nobody finna live to 99 years old in America like on high probabilities. Like this, is what we're going off of. So like, if we gonna stay to 60 years old, bro. Like 9 times out of 10, people really only make it to like just damn near like 85 type shit for real. 80. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they only got 20 more years to live. Like they just got good. Like they just retired at like, you know what I'm saying, like at that age. So it's like I'm starting to realize like I do want people to change. Like there's so much you could do. Like you work for so long, you still got you should. But like people getting old, like old, like, and you know some old individuals, and you shout out grandpa.
It's
Grandpa
just
still to this day will hop up on a fucking roof in the middle of the rain. You know what I'm saying? So like,
right.
there's people out there, but that's his comfort zone. That's still his comfort zone of doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that makes him happy at the end of the day.
100%, but describing him is he's putting himself in positions new every day to go be comfortable in his realm. You know what I mean? So
In
he's
his
seeing,
in his
he's bringing new stuff into what he knows. You know, so that's stepping out. He's not staying in his circle of friends and mechanics or wherever he goes, and like, you know, he's meeting.
Well, I'm saying at the end of the day, like you have everybody like hands-on individual. He's a hands-on individual. Like he's still at the end of the day gonna do that. There's
But
people.
there's people that are that age and even younger that have money in the bank account, and again will still continue to do what they do. They won't go on that trip that we always talk about. Now you saying have the credit to go hop on and no, I got the cash, I got this to go buy the ticket and the dinner and all this, but they're still not doing it because of that comfortability factor, because they won't step out of what they know. You know what I mean? And it's always okay to do that,
What
bro. You know what I
but
mean?
what if their comfortability factor is like, you know what? I just got
I just
comfortable.
got comfortable, bro. We're gonna die, and there's in America. You never know what's gonna happen. So we're gonna take all that money that's in the bank account is just gonna go away, or you have it on a wheel to go pass it down, and
So
you're gonna watch everybody that has didn't have that money enjoy the money that you should have enjoyed when you were on this earth. You feel me? Because that's really what it is. Like, cause I'm gonna spend my grandpa's money, hopefully better than he did, in a way that it's gonna multiply it and do it if that's what it means. You know what I mean? So it's like it's just a perspective on it. Like you can't have money in the bank account and not do it. And I'm talking to myself too, because there's certain shit that I want to do and what can buy, even if it's like a mirror. You know what I mean? I like that mirror. I know exactly where that would go, but I'll just walk past it because I don't need it. I'm on like, and then that's the hustle mentality. It's like I'm still eating ramen and mac and cheese type shit.
so let's look at it like a crypto standpoint. That's something that you kind of want to since leave money into, right? You get money, you leave it in
Not
there, and
right
you
now.
hope. No, I'm just saying.
It boomed this last weekend though.
So you go about it like that. You leave money into it. Like sometimes people, what if their standpoint is I want to just save $50,000? They have to like limit certain things in their life. They have to take their money and put it up, and they have to be able to hold a good gut set to that goal, so that way things don't get obstructed. They can't just always put it out there like, okay, let me just hope that this $200, if I take it out, maybe Mike gonna give me 500. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, sometimes people don't know that those risks to take and know how to take those risks, but they do know how to save some money. And at the end of the day, it might
But what
be
are
a
you
slow
doing with the
game.
money you saved?
They're just saving it. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, what if they want to buy
A
something
car
crazy
or
or
like
a house?
yeah, okay.
Maybe they do want to take that trip to Paris for 25,000, but they just want to get comfort room after that. They just don't want to get 25,000 and go. You know what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is that enjoy your money. Like enjoy it.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Because it's not take it. We can't take it with us.
Can you enjoy life off living like just say $100 a day? You know what I'm saying? Like your bills are paid. I'm just saying $100 a day. Like could you live off $100 a day? Do you need more or do you need less?
I could live off $100 a day.
A day. That's $500 in a work week.
I could live off $100 a day.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I mean, that's not taking. This is just living. Like I'm not taking anything, t-shirts, none of that.
No, this is just like
just
food,
what I gotta wake
gas,
up, go and do what I gotta do, and come back home.
type shit.
Got you. I could probably add some weed in that $100 too.
Definitely can.
Yeah. For
So
sure.
what I look at is like if people can realize that's $2,000 a fucking month, counting all the stuff that you can. Only $2,000. I mean, that's not counting your rent, PG&E, and phone bill. You know those type of things. But $2,000 a month, bro. People can really live off of.
Are you the type to spend your whole paycheck?
Like that one time?
Like weekly? Do you spend your whole paycheck weekly?
No, I always have something going into my next paycheck. Got to. I mean, it might not be like fucking $1,000, but like you always got to have like a couple hundred going into it when you got your job.
I think I can get better with my budgeting, I guess you could say.
I mean,
Like,
I'm not going to say
that.
I'm like I said, like it's not $300 to $500 isn't a lot of money to have each time. You know what I'm saying? Like you still want to save, but that's in my mind, it is saving. But like to the point where you're actually saving money, like I don't know. I don't know, bro. Like I still when I get like let's say I'm getting $2,000 and I got $400 of that $2,000 left over, and I'm finna get another $2,000. $2,400 still look like $2,000. Feel me? Like so, it's like to what extent, like are you really fucking saving it? Like you know what I'm saying? And then you even put it into your savings account, like. Niggas that spend that $2,000 because they still spent their $400, but it's like, oh man, I got that $400.
$2,000 ain't shitting today.
Facts.
Like that's crazy to me, bro.
Facts. I mean, like $2,000.
My grandpa bought an Impala. Speaking of my grandpa, he bought an Impala back in his day for $3,000.
Yeah,
you feel me?
An actual brand new Impala.
Like, come on, bro.
But you can still do a lot with $2,000. Like, you could really like do a lot. Like not a lot, but like if you got your own money already and you just got $2,000 right here. There's something I feel like people can make shake with $2,000 if somebody just gave it to them. Give me $2,000. I'm for sure fix my credit with that shit for sure. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait till tax season this year. Man, goddamn, shout out.
You just shake yourself?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm telling myself I can't wait. You know what I'm talking about? But hell yeah. Hey, question. Did you hear about like talking about like money? Did you hear about Allen Iverson long term his money that he did?
With what?
He signed a deal with Reebok back in the, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, damn near like fucking almost 30 years ago type shit. And I forget what the details of it was, but it was something about, in the next upcoming 8 years, like to this day, 2023 that we're in, and within the next 8 years, he's about to get $32 million from Reebok. So he signed a deal. I think he opted in saying, I don't want to get this money pretty much now. You know what I'm saying? Pay me off this type of, I didn't
increments?
Interest. I really want to say like, because he didn't take it then, but I guess in my mind it accumulated more time because he said, I'm going to get it later. And at the end of the day, within 8 years, he's going to end up getting $32 million. So I want to ask you, being that person, would you be the person to take, let's just say, I don't even know what the amount might have been. Let's say it would have been maybe $8 million. Would you have taken the $8 million then, or worked out a deal like this? 30 years later, you're gonna come out with $32 million for yourself. What sounds more better for yourself? What would you think?
Out of my heart, I'm for sure taking the long route. But I'm a very, I don't know how to describe it, bro. I can get to the point where I always see the good in something, where it's like I'm gonna say fuck it, I'll try it regardless. You know what I mean? And I've caught not to say out of my heart, but I've learned in this world I can't think like that because I'm gonna get fucked over damn near 8 times out of 10. You know what I mean? Because it's not a genuine deal out of all that in those situations.
Okay, yeah. Business is business. They always say.
Right,
Yeah.
but then it's different ways to look at it. However, it's got the aspects of quote the questions what he did with the shoe and Reebok and all that, like it's monumental. So for him to know and have the confidence in himself back then and to say, you know what, I'll ride this out. I know I could push this brand. I'm gonna be me. You know, this shoe's mine, and I'm sure he has like full with the question with that exact shoe. But I don't know. I don't know. His deal's got to be something crazy for that. You know what I mean to happen. And then back then, especially because that's probably unheard of at that time.
Right.
So he took a chance.
Right.
So it's I mean just having the faith in himself and the confidence and being able to ride with them and be like, you know what, I'll put my trust into y'all. I'll do that. I mean, I would at least, hey guys, can I get like a monthly pay for my rent or something? You know, some shit like go have on my bill or whatever, something slight, and we could do some shit for a couple years and then have the interest on the back end maybe. But I'll take the chance, bro. If I'm really feeling that shit, I like it. This is my shoe or this is my whatever at that point.
So he was comfortable at the moment he was. I mean, at the moment in time he was. That's why I would assume, took that long-term road. Comfortability in that moment was a good thing.
He wasn't comfortable, he was confident.
Comfortable. Because if he was uncomfortable, he probably... Confident comfortability is two different things. So I'm going to say for sure he was...
Oh, you're saying he was comfortable in the fact that he didn't need to switch to Nike or Adidas or...
He didn't even need the money right then and there. He said, you know what? Fuck the bullshit. I'm comfortable where I'm at. Though? I'll get this money later.
See, that's what we were talking about earlier, though, is like the using your money that you spent to start up something and trying to pull out of it. Nah, that money's gone now. I'm going to go get it over here. Yep. I'm going to worry about this later.
Yep.
And look what he's making later.
Right.
So that's two different things. That's not comfortability. That's hustle. You feel me? Or
honestly, wait.
Like that's saying that at the end of the day that he was confident in himself that I ain't gotta be comfortable enough to be like, damn, I need that money now, Reebok. So Reebok, I can't do that deal. Come fuck with me. I need my bands now. That would be comfortable. He was like,
okay, I can see the confidence in that.
You know, that's true. Where the uncomfortability was saying, nah, it's good. I'm gonna let this ride out, and I'm gonna go handle all my money here. And then live off this, and then you guys pay me in 2025. You feel me? And like that's where the confident level of being uncomfortable came into play. He wasn't comfortable, bro. That was not a comfortable situation. I would say. I'm sure that was a very thoughtful. You got to really sit down and think like, fuck. If I wait, the chances, what is gonna happen? Is Reebok gonna last the next 10 years? All that shit, like that's not comfortability. That's all on your toes.
It's in the contract. Like the contract is the contract, though. I'm saying.
Yeah, like, but then anything can happen tomorrow. Reebok could have fell off like the day after they signed that contract,
and he don't get that money no more.
I mean, the interest in the shoe, the Reebok is gone.
I don't. Is it because of the interest in the shoe? Is it because of the shoe, or
is he in the company or the shoe? Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's got
within this time that they're doing this contract, he has to.
Like an NFL contract, you get signed, but you have to hit.
It's an endorsement, right?
You have to hit your numbers to then get like the bonus at the end. Like all these guys going to the playoffs, they're getting a playoff bonus. Mm-hmm. They were probably promised it at the beginning, but they had to work.
If you ride it out for the next 10 years at Reebok and you hit these numbers for the next 10 years and even go even more, this is we could promise you. Yep. That's easy. But all right, let me go get a gear.
I guess that is an uncomfortable situation because he's
a
risk.
Yeah,
he's banking risk on nothing at that point. Yeah.
He probably had to sign that he wasn't going to sign with anyone else.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Shout out to the AI supporters that's making this shit happen. Because
questions on because I rock with all the answers, bro. What do you mean?
That's the truth. Right there. He is the answer. That's crazy. I didn't realize that though. At the end of the day, bro, because for him, like. He went out. It's not. That's another topic, bro. Just talk about Allen Iverson himself, the way how he paved that, and how the NBA did him, and even for him, Reebok. I guess they really was his biggest supporter through it all. At the end of the day.
Well, I see. Look, I was just recently on the Forbes list, bro, and it was so wild to me, G.
You see his number? What was his?
No, hell no. I don't think Allen was not in the top 50. What I seen, I was looking at some shit.
I think he was. Yeah.
One of the ones that kind of stuck out to me because I always see it when I go to any mall or anything like that. You know that L'Oreal makeup brand?
Yeah, L'Oreal.
Bro, she's number 48 at 45 billion. Billion.
Damn.
On the Forbes list, bro.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, that's fucking crazy to me. Like, she's everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to know that she's 45, 48, 50, whatever it was, gee, That how much money is there really out? We're talking about billion, and her face is everywhere in America. What were those top
So if
50?
she wanted to, you think she can just go take out 45 billion dollars in cash right now? Cause her money.
No, we learned that from Kanye.
Right. Well,
We learned that from Kanye.
I mean, yeah, your net worth isn't really your net worth.
Because he was on the Forbes list too. He was a billionaire officially, wasn't he? Before everything that just happened.
Oh yeah, so it's because
He ain't a billionaire no more.
It's not actual money.
I think he's
you
like only got a couple million now, bro.
So your net worth is pretty much like when you look at Shark Tank and you look at like the money, your projected value and stuff like that. Is that how they come up with your net worth? Like, okay, this within this year,
Everything you have, your house, your car, your watch, all your assets, plus you. You feel me?
right? What your worth, right?
The type shit. So that's your net worth. The company was worth the $1 billion. Adidas was like that. His contract with Yeezy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Once he lost that with Balenci, he's not worth his billion no more, bro.
That doesn't
He's only
that's
worth
crazy.
his Lambo truck, his couple houses, his music career.
How is
That's
just being partnered with individuals like give your value of your like that's crazy. Like they can you know what I'm saying? And
He ain't got it in the bank. Got the line of credit.
But why? Where does this word come from of a number? Like, why even make up this number then? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just crazy. It's like the number should just be a legit number. If I'm thinking like, and
you know what's so funny is
like,
we think so small too, bro. Like in our culture, we think so small because when you think about the Qatar and all the FIFA,
yes,
and all that World Cup shit going on, you know how much money was in those arenas or that arena was one arena, that arena, and that shit.
So Elon Musk, top one. You know what I'm saying? He's like what is the richest man in the world? America? What is it?
Net worth 220 billion.
220 billion.
That's Elon.
Is he
Can
number
you
one?
look up Arnold for me. Arnold,
Bruh,
Bernard Arnold or something like that. Arnold.
How you got a bit?
158 billion.
So Elon's above him.
Elon, Jeff, and Bernard.
200 billion, bro. Like that's a wild number with a B.
With a B.
With a B. Like built 200 billion. I know 200 million. 200 billion. All right, so nigga, at that point, what the fuck what do you do? Like I would do everything at that point. Like
They are, I would say.
I mean, yeah, he does have SpaceX. He does have the tunnel, you know what I'm saying, with the trap.
Right.
But like,
that's why he's worth that much.
do-
But he's in debt too, I would say, right? Like, he's in debt.
And he's taking losses too. I think he was up like 500 billion. At the
Yeah,
point
every
in time
time he loses a ship, he's in debt.
loses the ship.
A spaceship, he's in
Oh,
debt.
yeah, facts,
You
facts,
feel me?
facts,
Like,
facts.
So
I mean, you think about, bro. It's like but then, bro. Like, my thing is, bro. If you're, shout out to Elon Musk making the SpaceX thing. 'Cause that is, I feel like that's something that's good for the universe. At the end of the day, we're getting to know things out there in space that we don't even know. I get that. That's dope. Now we look at everybody else in this world.
Not because if it wasn't for Elon, who else is doing it? NASA.
They're only doing it their
for
way.
their agenda. Exactly. Right. So.
What about like you look at all these higher ups, and we spoke about like the homeless in the last episode, and even just like world hunger, bro. Like, when is that shit gonna come to an end? So it's like, or even this is that. Why is everybody, if they're going to college, you know what I'm saying, they're really trying to better themselves in those ways also. Why are they paying for so much? I'm just saying.
Well, it goes back to the conversation because what my point on Qatar and all that, bro. All the money over there, they're not on Forbes. I guarantee you they're triple, double what the fuck that is. 120, 220 billion. I can only imagine with their families.
Trillions.
Families.
With the T?
Families.
From B's to T's?
Families. What we talked about on the last episode when we first got back, when we got to sit down again, G, that generational shit. They ain't finna go have a lock-in with Forbes so you can read my shit and what we got going on. I know they probably got a lot of dirty shit, but they also got a whole lot of generational clean shit. You know what I mean? They're everywhere. So it's like, bro, that's just that generational wealth and coming together as one and building it. Because we said stopping it. Imagine if those three people are not Bezos and Elon Musk, put them all together, and then they took their agenda and did it times 10 together. What could they do? Again, it's just building the right team around you, using their family, using your resources, bringing them all into one, and knowing to take it for a grain of salt that you don't have to look at the person next to you as a competition in this aspect. Let's build together. You don't have to have more than me. I don't have to have more than you. And let's just eat in the same fucking table and have fun.
I hope that they probably are hopefully doing something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
don't think
like,
they are, bro.
that's what's
I don't
sad
think they are. I
about
don't
it.
think that. I hope so. I hope that they had there's that table around, like we say the Illuminati, and like there's that table that they come together. I don't want to call them Illuminati, but like the higher ups, and just there's a bar that they go to, some crazy ass island. And then those 5 people, the first 5 on that list, they link up and have some shit and talk about it and put the world together. But I don't think they do, bro.
No,
I don't think they do.
no, but I mean, they definitely be on Epstein Island though. God damn, y'all can do all that shit, but y'all can't come together and save the world. This shit's fucked up, man. I ain't go. Hey, do you ever talk about that at all?
What?
Like Epstein Island, like all that shit. Like these motherfuckers is coming out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all these people is probably on that Forbes list went to fucking Epstein Island. I ain't
Is
gonna
that
cap
serious,
with you,
bro?
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's wicked. I ain't gonna lie out here in this world, man.
It
But,
is. It's sad. It's sickening.
Hey,
It's sickening.
speaking about like just money, but then you got to dip into people preach health is wealth, right? Health is wealth. You know what I'm saying? With health, you're able to do a lot of stuff. You're able to go out there, get your money. You're able to go out there and fend for your family and fend for your home, things like that. So it's like Dr. Sebi. You remember with him before he passed away type thing? They was doing those stories with him, and he was preaching all those nourishments and how they help you, and everything in grocery stores isn't good for you. So it's like, what about that type of wealth? Is us really just understanding our body and actually understanding we are worth something, but how much are we actually trying to preserve our wealthiness here on earth as humans?
It's very important. I mean, I think it all coincides into one. Because when I'm on my shit, like regarding waking up, getting together, making sure I'm putting the right foods into my body, like I feel better.
Right.
You feel better. Then your money gets better, and then all this gets better. Because like everything is leading up perfectly. It's like a fucking matrix, I guess you can call it, bro. It's just continuous. It's
That's
like
a topic too, right there.
It's a whole fucking just. Shout out.
You're in the Matrix?
What is
Don't
it?
Andrew Tate. You say Andrew Tate.
What do they call him though? What do they call him?
The Cobra?
No, Top G.
That's
Shout
his
out
name
to
now.
Top
Top
G.
G. I didn't even know
Hey
they
man,
what?
free to Top G if you still in there.
Bro, it's hot. I really want to. I would love to talk about that.
But
Can we talk about
it's
that?
a real
on
matrix.
YouTube? Oh.
Yeah, for sure. It's a real matrix, bro. Like of life. Like if your health is healthy, everything else is gonna be healthy. Everything is just gonna line up. It's just like the stairwell to heaven. I swear it is. If you just on your shit, and then the ones that are like mentally there and know it, they're just not doing it. It's that frustrating aspect. Because I feel like I'm one of them too.
It's just a leap that me
It's
too.
It's just like I don't want to fucking take it.
Yeah.
I don't.
But I need to.
But you know what it will do for you. You know what I mean? If I did it, it's just doing it. Like shout out Emil right now. He's going on a little cleanse and really holding it down and taking it fully through. Even with the temptation of the smoke and everything going around him. So it's like just having the discipline. That's the word that I think 2023 was my first quarter as well. Is like discipline, bro. I need discipline and more consistency on my discipline. You know what I mean? Because the things I want to be disciplined on, they need to stay consistent, and that involves discipline.
That is a value.
You know what I mean?
That is a value that I'm gonna say everybody has it, but like I'm pretty sure a lot of us lack.
Discipline,
you know what I'm saying? Discipline,
for sure.
Procrastination too. That kind of goes hand in hand.
Wait, procrastination?
Without discipline, you get procrastination. So it's
Yeah.
like a lot of us procrastinate, and a lot of us need
It's
discipline.
a matrix.
Fuck me,
It's
bro.
a matrix.
Shout out Top G.
Oh my
He's speaking
goodness.
through us right now.
No,
Hey,
that's crazy.
I wish I
though.
could change my voice and talk like him, but I can't.
That's crazy though. Like it really is, bro. It's like a ripple effect. If you take one thing out of that system, you're gonna go down here. You add it back, you're going up here.
And that's a value that we need to understand. No, real life, like I got a lot of shit that I got to work on. Like y'all see me, I sip. You know what I'm saying? I need to take this out and drink what email got. He got beet juices, celery juice, all this shit in the background. He had some other one, lemon juice. I'm like, bro, what the fuck going on? But I need to do into those favors. But it's like to the measures of like just bro, like we just gotta do that little bit. You know what I'm saying? Do that little bit. But it's like just I don't know, bro. I'm so stuck in my matrix, I guess you could say. Or what is it? The wormhole? I don't know what it is. I'm not even in the matrix. Yes. I'm stuck in my comfortability right now to the point where, you know what? Let me pour up another one right now type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I need to get out of. So
I think it's just every day. As an overthinker, I know you are as well, and I feel like a lot of people that strive to be better every day are overthinkers. You know what I mean? So as an overthinker, I've especially in this last week, I've had conversations too. It's so crazy we're talking about this, and it's like taking one step at a time, bro. We can't control. We can't do that. You know, we want this so bad that we are not even realizing that we're not doing what we need to do right there.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So it's just reminding ourselves to be here today and remembering that we gotta just appreciate and take each moment and get better in that moment, and then take advantage of the time to be disciplined and keep going. You know what I mean? Because that time goes away, and now we're going on another day of just talking of what we want,
Right.
and we're not doing.
Mm-mm. And that's not good.
Every day, bro. That's what this week is like. All right, G. When I get home, type shit is really gonna be strapping up some shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Pause. But I'm with you. I hear you.
Is it a pause?
I mean, you ain't talking about the Boki.
But why would it be a pause? Well, strapping up is a good thing, right?
If it's not the Boki, I don't know what it is.
I don't know what you mean by that. I'm confused.
No, I know what you mean. But taking it to another level, let's talk about real quick on side hustles. I got to say this real quick. Would you consider donating sperm as a side hustle? I'm asking you a question. It's just a question. I'm just asking a question. Yeah, hey, this is the sperm donor a lot. Hey,
Remember
is
that
a
movie
side
with
hustle?
Kevin Hart? It was a movie with Kevin Hart doing that, wasn't it? You doing it for free?
At this point, right. I don't know. I didn't think
I ain't no sperm donor for free. I mean, fucked up. I'm just.
Is it a side
my
hustle?
thing is, it is a side hustle, but I don't think it because you get paid for it for sure. But I'm not. For me, I'm not gonna go get some money giving some sperm because I don't want to have my genetics just in the world. I feel like I'm an exclusive genetic.
Facts.
Feel me?
Whoa!
So
You that shit really. But damn,
I'm
you an
in my
exclusive
generation.
genetic.
I ain't finna have my.
At the end of the day, little X-Men out here.
Come
Goddamn.
on.
What the hell?
Nah, but for real though, I just like I understand it. If I think about it too, like if a sperm donor aspect of it way, right? If you were to get approached by some people you respect,
If I was get approached by some people I respect,
yeah,
being like I respect
I
E40.
don't know. No. I don't know this. Yes, in general, you should
Okay.
respect, but I don't know the situation of how this would come about. But if someone were to ask you for your sperm and you respect them,
There we go.
Are you giving
I
it
see what
to
you mean
them?
now. Oh shit. Do I have a kid?
I don't know.
Is it like right now? Like right now?
I don't know.
Nah, bruh. I want to say no.
Right now?
Right, I fuck. Right now, hell no. I ain't got a kid. I can't
I'll
just go
pay
give
you.
you my fucking kid.
I'll pay you.
I'm gonna need a T. I'm gonna need a T, a B, or an M.
You ain't
One of the other.
You ain't worried one of those.
I ain't at all, but it's all right though. I gotta shoot for the stars.
It's the exclusive feel of it. That's what it says.
I don't know my kid potential.
Right,
He might be a fucking Einstein out here.
He might be the guy that goes pro and can make you trillions. You got me fucked up.
That's hella. Hey, that's real though. Like you gotta think about that. People really do go donate, but then shit, bro, you ain't had a kid yet. Like you ain't even seen your prodigy potential yet, and that's true. That's a very good point.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's like your Frenchie. Like your friend, you breed a Frenchie. You know the potential of what she can do, what she's spurting, or even the boy as the stud. It's like, nah, he's done 3 litters, and they all came out consistent.
Okay.
So I know what his value is now.
This
so
is true.
My sperm value is different.
Once you see what your you
Right,
gotta see what your value
you
is.
see what my kids look like? Hold on, look at this one, this two. All right, nah, look at this one. You already know I'm gonna come. You're gonna get right. Stop playing with me.
That's my dog. No cap. We recommend have your kids before you go to the sperm donor. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gonna recommend. Really, you don't need to go to no sperm donors, y'all. We don't recommend that at all. I just had to ask that. That is actually kind of funny though, because people have done that. Like they even had kids yet, and fucking they out there really giving the world kids, and you know they might be some badass jits, damn near devils. You never fucking know. You never know.
That's crazy.
Donate plasma.
What's
Plasma is
blood. I'm a donor.
I'm not a donor.
I'm a donor.
Why are we donors if we smoke so much weed? That's why I took it off of me when I started smoking. I did it when I was
Couldn't
younger.
even donate my luscious hair.
Why not?
I'm a smoker.
Really?
I'm a smoker.
Just because you smoke, you can't donate hair. They can't like pasteurize it or whatever the fuck.
Nothing.
I'm thinking like it's milk. Fuck, there is something else I wanted to say about I forgot. There was one more little random one we was just talking about I wanted to bring up, but Wait, we're talking about donating. Fuck, I forgot. Oh well, it is what it is. Lost it. Yep. It was something though.
Is there anything you want to get into as far as like I know we said everything's got to line up and get right. We got to get the discipline in order to make this happen. But some interest that you've been in lately that you see yourself maybe diving into the lane and trying some new shit.
Yeah, I do, but I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to jinx myself, and I don't want to put too much under myself by speaking it right now. Niggas don't want to think I'm doing it tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yes, there are some things I got in mind. There is. You don't know about it. I'm gonna tell you off the camera type shit. But yes,
no, that's good.
There are some
I like how you said that. That's real because I mean, we don't feel the energy all the time, but we let a lot of people in our energy.
Talk about it.
You know what I mean? So it's like if it's good to express because they got to get to know us, like they like, you know what I mean, like to be able to connect with us.
Yep.
However, we got to be able to stay sane in our own ways and making sure we got to balance it to be able to give them the best of what we can give. You
right.
Feel me?
Just keep it in the stack. Keep it in organic. At the end of the day, bro.
Keep it organic.
For me, I just hope that this is a judgment-free zone. You feel me? So I just hope at the end of the day, everybody understands the platform that we got. We just wrapping it up with y'all, especially when we got me and Jay Jonah episodes. Like it's literally just like us speaking to you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we ain't never picked up a notebook. You know what I'm saying? This whole entire time I might have adjusted a new topic, but like
growth though, because they go back and like you been had a notebook though.
No cap, man. Shout out my notey my notey book right here. This is my nigga right here though. But at the end of the day, bro, like this, what I want to say is like. We really just have genuine conversations with you guys because like me personally, I'm not shunned to. I'm learning to not be shunned to anything, any fucking thing, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, like
that's real.
The truth is gonna come out no matter what, and fucking
I don't know about the truth.
No, the truth, like just the truth, like the truth in general, like you can't be shunned to anything. Like the real is gonna come out no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So just putting it out there no matter what is at the end of the day is like what. I'm realizing and working on as I'm becoming 30 years old, bro. You're never gonna be able to satisfy the next person, but what you can do, the Kevin Hart, damn. Yeah, you're never gonna be able to satisfy the next person, but you can satisfy yourself by doing what you know is right. You know what I'm saying? You know what's right. You know what I'm saying? You know what's right. You know what I'm saying? Just do that. Surround yourself with individuals that understand, you know what I'm saying, and can get you right when you fucking up in certain situations. But
it's like not even you trying to use the word try because you already know in G-Stacks we're doing.
Facts.
But go and do it. You know what I mean? Like go try it. I don't want to say try it. Go do it. Literally. You got to just say you do it. Say you tried it to say you did it. You know what I mean?
Do it to say you tried it.
Do it to say you tried it. There it is.
110%.
You know what I'm saying? Because like exactly. Because you never know. Like we're not getting better sitting in the crib watching fucking Tulsa King. You know it is a great show. Shout out Tulsa King.
I need to go watch Tulsa King. Shout out Best Man. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching Best Man. You know
you haven't,
bro. I did
Do
like
you like it?
3, 4. Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Keep my motherfucking wife's name out your mouth, nigga.
You saw that on Instagram. That's what made you go watch it.
I just watched that episode, though. I ain't gonna cap. I was waiting for it. But that scene, oh my God.
They're all great actors. I just don't like the aspect how they did about the season.
I wish it was a movie
for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to give it a little watch and give me a good critic for it, but it was whatever.
You gonna love the first. You don't love like if you watch it like the first 2 episodes though. It's gonna throw you off. It's gonna throw you off, bro. It's like what the fuck. But yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty much all I really wanted to get off my chest. You though, Jonah. What you guys lined up for the people for 2023? What can they look out for you?
I'm gonna keep it how you kind of said it. You know, I'm gonna keep it like that's why I didn't really touch on it afterwards. It's like I like that. Let's let it play out for right now. You know, there's ideas in the mix. There's shit I want to do. Let me figure it out, execute, and then we can as it's rolling out, we can talk about it. You know what I mean? For sure.
Say that.
'Cause it's been an inspiring end of 2022, early 2023 already. So it's like. And where we're going as our first guest coming to the new year, bro.
Or he might already came out. I don't know.
Oh, maybe exactly, or what it was. Like it's just this shit's fucking lit. You know what I mean? So it's like we're just gonna continue to just keep getting inspired, keep going forward, keep doing more, and just to keep doing.
New book that I'm actually gonna try and pick up soon is 48 Laws of Power.
Cap. Don't say that until I see you reading the book, bro.
Shout out my man Kenzo. That's why I wanted to put that out there, right there. Everybody, you've heard of it, 48 Laws of Power?
48 Laws of Power.
I haven't read it,
but I've heard of it.
That's a new one. I'm gonna say that right then and there. Everybody speaks about that one. I ain't really. I did a YouTube video on it, and I heard some stuff on it. They said it's good, and they capitalized on certain avenues. But I recommend you guys go pick that one up too, because or I'll let you guys know after I read it. Once that thing happens, since Jonas says it's cap. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But
All
we
right,
signing
my boy.
about this thing, new and improved individuals as far as like mentally, y'all. Hope everybody out there is starting off their 2023 in a productive way as well. Everybody has something they have to work on, but don't beat yourself up about it. Try it out tomorrow. Not try it. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up about it. Do it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna win every day. You feel me?
Set quarterly goals. It's just one quarter. You go to the second quarter when we start over. You know what I'm saying? Add more to that list. If you didn't accomplish your first ones, push it to the next one if you want, but then send new goals to the second quarter. We're not thinking of a year. Think quarterly.
I feel like we damn near when we play this back, we talking to ourselves.
100,000%.
John, you know what I'm saying? I see you. I see you.
100%. Hey, that's it for sure. I ain't gonna lie. We appreciate y'all. Follow, like, comment, subscribe. We made this far for real.
Please follow, like, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend to go tell a friend to tap in on Blown Sport Podcast. It's your boy JG, y'all.
You already know it's Jay Jonah.
Ooh, here we go. Better get this right. Signing out. Oh shit! Blowing smoke.